Now, this really pisses me off to no end.
I'm telling you, people, all it takes is one foolish, stupid comment for you to be turned off something that for some people might have looked fun or amazing at first, but now, because of some foolish ass comment, you're filled with hate and your middle finger is firmly held up, and by Chrome it will take a lot before that middle finger relaxes a little. This naturally happens a lot with EA. They seem to be the masters of foolish statements, but right now my attention was brought to a tweet by the developers of A Hat in Time, a colourful 3D platformer which in my opinion looked pretty nice and was at one point on my to-buy list, but it's not anymore. As we all know, the Switch is hotness right now. And pretty much everyone wants every single game on that beautiful machine, because it's a console designed for any gamer, right? Now, let's be real, people. The Switch can't and won't get every game. We just need to accept that. but still, we get some devs who are straight up rude, and from an outsider's perspective, absolutely idiotic for not releasing their games on this system. Now then, like I said, I haven't bought A Hat in Time yet. It's on PC and PS4, two platforms I game on, but I haven't bought it purely because at the moment it's just one of those millions of games I haven't had the time to get around to. But I've been interested in the game regardless, and no lie, if it was coming to the Switch, that would be my platform of choice right now. But the developer has come out and straight up said that it's not coming to the Nintendo Switch. Fine. If they don't want to release their 3D platformer on the fastest selling console in the world right now, where games are selling hotcakes, that's up to them. But the reply they gave to some poor fool who was clearly just a fan and simply wanted to know, if that game was coming to the platform, the reply was just nothing short of straight up rudeness. And personally, for me, at that moment, at that EA moment, I said stuff them and their game. It's not the fact that it's not coming to the Nintendo Switch. I could get it on another platform if I want. And by the sounds of this reply, they could be really buttered about something, I don't know, perhaps Nintendo has done behind the scenes or anything. It really sounds like there's more to this. The way they reply is just so extreme. But I'm sorry, I don't care if Reggie tied up this person and mated with his wife in front of him and his kids. To reply to a fan, a consumer like that, it's just wrong. Utterly wrong. Now, I'm not asking people to boycott this game. People could go out and buy it if they want. It's entirely up to them, their option, whatever. But for me, it's going to take a lot of sorries, and we were idiots, before I even contemplate on buying this game on any platform. This has happened before though, right? It's one of those Don Matrick moments, where you say something stupid like, hey, if you don't like it, then tough shit, buy this instead. Those type of moments that could literally ruin an entire console launch before it's even launched. Oh, man, that moment will go down in history. It has gone down in history.
What? What an idiot! Oh, what a loser!
Or as another example, it reminds me of that developer who's creating the absolutely stunning game called Last Night. A game that when I first saw it looked like a dream game for me. Someone who utterly loves cyberpunk and dystopian-like futures. All those neon lights flickering, in a rain-drenched futuristic city at nighttime. Oh, delicious. But then later on, you find out that the developer is muddled up in some dodgy affairs, and you instantly have to start debating whether you can look past such things in order to buy the game, or you stand firmly by your own beliefs and say that you're not supporting these people. Anyway, right now, A Hat in Time, can kiss my ass for now.
think I say from my heart, kiss my ass. Kiss my ass!
And finally, and very quickly, I'd like to talk about the recent and utterly beautiful, or should I say beautiful, comments from one of the greatest individuals on Twitter, and that is the Capcom and Platinum Games legend, Mr. Hideki Kamiya. You know, the designer of some of the best games this medium has to offer. For a long time, you know, people chewed out Nintendo for, you know, stepping up to the plate and ensuring the development of Bayonetta 2, and even now Bayonetta 3, because, you know, no one else had the balls to do it. You know, even now people still moan about it, you know, although a lot less now, because those old haters are running out of excuses to hate on Nintendo right now with the Switch doing so well. So in a 15-part post on Twitter, Mr. Kamiya went out of his way to explain exactly what happened with the development of Bayonetta 1, 2 and 3. You know, showing us once again that it wasn't, if it wasn't for Nintendo stepping up to the plate, the future of this magnificent series would have been in doubt. You know, he later goes on to chew out, you know, IGN for uploading crap gameplay of Bayonetta 2 on the Switch, you know, something which made me laugh, you know, and you know, it made me just love this man even more on Twitter. You know, Bayonetta 2 and 3 are Nintendo exclusives, people. You know, time to get over it and put your money where your mouth is, because trust me, this series is worth it. Platinum Games is worth it, and the Nintendo Switch is worth it. I mean, Bayonetta 1 and 2 were worth it on the Nintendo Wii U, but there we go, there's my there's that bitter Wii U side of me again. You know, anyway, mini rant over. You know, let me know your thoughts on how you feel about devs like the Hat in Time developer being as rude as they are towards people on Twitter, or just in general replying to people, you know, especially if the comments are quite just innocently asking questions. Or let's just talk Bayonetta for the moment, you know, from me, who for me is the best female protagonist in gaming right now. I absolutely love that character. You know, as always, thanks for listening all, and I very much look forward to your comments below. Peace.